podcasts you love.
From people you trust.
This is Twit.
Audio bandwidth for the Daily Giz Wiz is provided by AOL Music and Spinner.com, where you can get free MP3s, exclusive interviews, and more. Video bandwidth for the Daily Giz Wiz is provided by CacheFly at CacheFly.com. It's time for the Daily Giz Wiz with Mad's maddest writer, Dick DeBartolo. This is episode 1068 for Wednesday, April 14th, 2010, The Auto Finder.
And now, get ready for Dick.
It's the middle of the week. Time for the Wednesday theme.
Wednesday.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't have a Wednesday song, really. I could sing the Monday song over again.
No! It's Wednesday.
Theme Tree Wednesday, the show you cannot hum.
There's no way.
The day when there's no theme.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, theme-free Dickie.
Leo, how you doing?
I'm great, Ricardo. How are you?
I'm super fine.
You are super fine.
I'm super fine.
Super fine.
And I'm continuing our week of auto gadgets. With tomorrow, I have a gadget that you'll want because it's for cars, for boats, for emergencies.
Yes.
But this is pretty nifty.
Yes.
This is called Auto Finder.
Auto Finder.
Now, Auto Finder is like a long-range version of, you in the parking lot, you can't remember where you parked your car, and you can hit your key fob and blink the lights and sound the horn. But that only works like up to about 100 feet or a little bit further. So this guy named Patrick Franz called and said he had an auto finder that could find your car for up to half a mile away.
Wow.
And he wanted to do a little demo. So he called me from his car, and I said, I'll tell you what, drop off the little finder at my apartment and then drive down the corner and go either right or left and park the car like a block or two away. And I'll wait 3 minutes and come out of my house with the little finder and see if I can find where you parked. So he did that, and he showed me the little unit goes on your windshield. You use Velcro, and the little key fob thing is kind of a little bit bigger than the key fob that came with your car. So he did that, and I went down the corner, and I started push the button, and he showed me a little scanning technique that you use, and I would go right and left, and the thing kept pointing straight ahead. And I kept thinking, he's going right or left. Why is this thing pointing straight ahead? So I walk across the street thinking maybe I'll aim backwards right or left. And it still won't point in the right direction. And then I hear he comes running down the block and he goes, why are you not following the device? And I said, well, I told you to go right or left. And he said, well, I thought I'd really fake you out. And I went all the way forward. I went up to Broadway, not right or left. He said, that's why the unit's telling you to keep going forward. So he said, keep walking forward and you'll find my car. And I didn't know what car he had. So I went ahead and I did find it. Now, I must say, and he told me that it uses RF technology, and I think it's in the 2000 range that they use, that you really have to, he said the problem is some people buy this and they just wave it around and think it's going to immediately point to gun. You really have to scan, not, painstakingly slow, but you have to move it around slowly and then follow the arrows, and the sound will
Pretend
get louder.
You're the Terminator. And you're trying to track somebody down.
Yes, exactly. And it's very funny because I was reading, somebody online was writing about it, and they said, at first I felt a little odd. Slowly I turned.
Step by step.
And he said, but the thing is, I'm a geek and I'm used to people looking at me. And he said, if you follow the scanning directions properly, you will find your car up to about a half mile. So it's like one of those homing versions built into your car, but on steroids. So you can find your car from a much longer distance. And the guy told me that it was really difficult. When he was saying, he showed me how far back he could blink his lights. And here in the city, he had to be closer than half a block to be able to blink the lights on his car. And he said, I thought, let's take that technology and make it up to half a mile.
Wow.
And he said it took 3 years and a ton of money to get antennas small enough to put them in a scanning device like this. And I didn't ask him how much he spent, but evidently took a long time and a fair amount of technology. But it does work, but you do have to do the scanning process as they demonstrated at their website. It's auto-finder.com, and it's $99. However, I did a web search a little bit earlier, and it looks like Amazon has it for about $74. So it's auto-finder.
It's not a prototype. You could buy it now.
Oh, no, you can buy it now. I mean, he spent all the money. He thought he was going to get it on in the market in a few months, but it took him a long time. So it is out there, and if you have a family, they have like the family kit where you can get many finders. Yeah, the price is going to change. Oh, there's the $99 version, which is what I had. Basically, the receiver that goes on the dashboard comes with extra Velcro in case you want to move it from car to car or put it in the rental car.
That's really kind of a
travel kit.
Neat product. I mean, and then there's plenty of times I could have used that.
Well, you can't find your car, you go buy another one. I mean, that's what I always admired about you, is it was never the traditional solution.
But after 4 or 5 cars, it could start to add up.
Yeah, I know, but there's always new features. I mean, already you're done with your 2010 Mustang.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
that thing is, I mean, it's obsolete.
It's obsolete. It's
Why? It's only got 4 tires and 1 accelerator. I don't know.
How many miles do you have on? Any idea?
I know exactly because I just got the 5,000-mile checkup. So I got it in October. So, and I think I put more miles on it in the beginning because, everybody in the office had to take it for a ride and stuff.
Yes.
And when Lisa took it for a ride, she actually took it to Florida. So it adds up. But I don't drive it that much. And
Colleen came to visit me twice.
Twice? Gosh, she only told me once. Oh, all right.
Mm.
But so maybe they're rolling the odometer back now. I don't know. No, it's I love it. I don't drive it very much. In fact, today I bicycled. It was such a beautiful day. I came in on my 3-wheeler, my trike.
Oh, you triked in.
I triked in.
Right. So so now between Audible books and your iPad and the 19 gadgets you have on your
fairly big backpack. It's kind of cool. I have a new program that Google released for the Nexus One called My Tracks. It's really neat that will track your route, and it'll tell you how fast you went and all of that stuff. So I turned that on as I'm bicycling in, and here's the route that I bicycled in. And then I can find out more about it. I can find out,
So how far is it from your house to the studio?
That's, let's see here. I'm going to go back here, and I could tell you exactly how far it is.
Because sometimes you walk it, right?
It was 1.13 miles. My maximum speed was 21.81 miles an hour. My average speed...
Wow, on your trike?
On my trike. Oh, that thing can truck. That's a truck and trike. My total time was 6 minutes.
That sounds like a good product. It's new from Ronco. It's truck and trike.
Truck and trike. But this is interesting. Total time 6 minutes, 3 seconds. But the time that I was actually moving, 5.5 minutes. So there was a total of 30 seconds, 29 seconds in there that I wasn't even moving. Average moving speed, 12 miles an hour. I gained 30 feet in elevation.
Wait a minute. It takes you 6.5 minutes to get from your house to the studio?
By bike, yeah.
By bike? Wow.
Yeah. Well, that's because I average 12.
Which is kind of amazing because you live upstairs.
Well, I go the long way. For the exercise, you understand.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay. Right.
Isn't that cool? And then I have a map of the of the route and everything.
Well, you should like tell people about gadgets. You're very good at this.
I have a lot of gadgets. Let's see. Wait a minute. We already did the gadgets, so I think that means it's time for me to push this button right here. What's going to happen, though? Oh, my goodness. Here he comes. It's the king.
Here come the letters. The letters. Here come the
Rock and roll. Oh, yeah.
Jamie Jarrett writes, "Hi, Dick. I'm sorry to bother you with another email, but if you did the Giz Wiz on Saturday and Sunday, I would not have time to write you so much."
Oh, good. There you go. There's a reason to do it.
There you go. I had to write when I saw this gadget. Leo has every kind of camera.
Yes.
But I bet he doesn't have this one. It looks very cool. And with Leo's love of cameras and his giving talks about privacy, I thought this is something he would enjoy. So, Leo, in Google, just type in Spy Kite with a space. SPYKITE.
I want whatever it is.
If you can pass this Spy Kite.
It's from Cobra?
And there you go. There it is.
You could put a camera on a kite.
Yeah, exactly.
Entry level
Pass this on
aerial.
to him.
Oh, this is cool.
Or even better, maybe he can get one and use it as a gadget, because I'd love to hear Leo's comments on it.
It comes with its own camera
great.
for $44. Maybe I better get this.
I think you better get it. Thanks for being so great. You're a true gentleman. How many celebrities read their mail, let alone answer them?
Not me.
Not Leo.
It's not me.
Jamie Jarrett. Thank you, Jamie. Yeah, you see, we have a sale here.
We have a sale?
I didn't realize the camera's included.
The camera's included, yeah.
Wow.
I think so, yeah. USB cable and
because
camera software CD. So, yeah, because you have to use a special camera.
Exactly.
I kind of would rather put my own camera on it, really. But I guess
well,
you
knowing
can't.
Once you get Colleen in the act, she'll double the wingspan, and you'll be able to fly the TriCaster.
Exactly. $45.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
Shoot pictures at timed intervals. View or download pictures to PC via USB. Neat.
Oh, okay.
I do have. I just got this in today. So I'm going to review this either next week or the week after. This the iFi Pro X2. You know, we talk about the iFi all the time. That's the SD card that has Wi-Fi built into it. This is the new one that is 8 gigabytes now.
Nice.
Built-in geotagging, and it takes raw camera images, because that wouldn't do that before. So, and 8 gigabytes means I can use it with one of my good cameras and take some good, because the good cameras eat up memory. So this is pretty cool. I'm going to try this. I'll have a review of that. And then I also got this. This is from Ecamm. It's called the BT1. It is a Bluetooth camera. No wires. So I'm going to review that for you.
Nice.
So speaking of cameras, I got 2 camera gadgets coming up in the next couple of weeks. Woo! So don't review those. Were you planning on it?
No.
All right, Dick, I can tell you're fading fast, so I'm going to let you go, and I will be back tomorrow. I hope you will, too. Can I count on that?
I'll be here.
DAIL. Why? It's the Daily Giz Wiz. It's the Daily Giz Wiz. It's the Daily Giz Wiz.
It makes its own gravy.
Yeah.